Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with RE/MAX up in Big Bear, and this is your full June 2025 Big Bear real estate market update. We're going to be diving into what sold, where the action was the strongest, and what it means for buyers and sellers moving forward. And yes, we will be looking at specific homes that closed last month. June wrapped up with 61 single-family home closings across Big Bear Valley. That's almost 3 homes per working day of the month. While we're no longer in the hyper-competitive environment of 2021, the market is still proving resilient when homes are priced right and presented well. So let's look at the top of the market. The highest sale in June was 599 Cove Drive, a lakefront stunner in Boulder Bay. This home offered 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and just over 4,200 square foot of living space. It closed at $2,175,000 after being listed for $2,350,000. This shows that even in today's climate, trophy properties, especially those on the water, still command premium pricing when thoughtfully marketed. In Fox Farm, 42450 Juniper Drive, 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms with nearly 3,800 square foot, just closed for $1.4 million, around $95,000 under the list price. This was a big sale for the neighborhood and a solid indicator of how Fox Farm continues to draw buyers looking for size, land, and central location. Another standout was 430 Morningstar Place in Castle Glen, which closed for $1,477,500. This 4-bed, 4-bath home with 3,300 square foot represented the high end of view-oriented inventory and came very close to its $1,495,000 list price. In Moonridge, 43563 Yosemite Drive just sold for $1,325,000. With 5 bedrooms, 3,000 square foot, it is no surprise that this property moved quickly, and my buyers got it. Moonridge continues to be one of the hottest submarkets thanks to its proximity to Bear Mountain, the new zoo, plus ongoing walkability improvements. Shifting to the mid-range, let's talk about 1219 Openweg in Fox Farm. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with nearly 2,000 square foot just sold for $679,000, just under list price. Its clean layout and neighborhood location made it appealing to both full-time residents and second home buyers. Now, over in Big Bear City, 433 Ashwood just closed right at $749,000. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home stood out thanks to its newer construction feel and clean finish work. It is proof that updated cabins in quiet neighborhoods are still commanding attention when priced appropriately. In the lake areas, 413 Gibraltar Lane of Big Bear Lake was listed at $799,900. This was a lakefront fixer that I did a property tour of, and it just closed for $776,000. Even with under 1,000 square foot, its tight location and proximity to the lake made it very desirable for somebody. Buyers are definitely still chasing location. Now let's talk about Sugarloaf. The most affordable entry point in the valley. The lowest price sale of the month was 827 Highland Lane, which closed at $185,000. That's a 370 square foot studio. My buyers loved it. On the flip side, 868 Imperial Avenue, also in Sugarloaf, just closed for $638,000. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with 1,500 square foot, showing a wide pricing range within Sugarloaf depending upon the size, condition, and the upgrades. In terms of pricing distribution, here is what we saw. 3 homes sold under $250,000. Typically, these were smaller cabins or manufactured homes. Between $250,000 and $400,000, we had 14 closings, including homes like 542 Kern, which was a 2-bedroom under 800 square foot, which just closed for $375,000. The most active price range was between $400,000 and $600,000, which was 23 closings. Homes like 542 East Fairway in Big Bear City, which sold for $616,400. Also, 675 Inyo Avenue in Sugarloaf, which just sold for $525,000. They both fall squarely in this high demand category. From $600,000 to $800,000, we saw 10 closings. which was a mix of Moonridge and Big Bear Lake locations. In the luxury bracket, 7 homes closed between $800,000 and $1.5 million, and 3 homes closed above $1.5 million, showing that the upper end is still moving just at a more cautious pace. Let's talk about neighborhoods for a moment. Fox Farm continued to dominate the high end, with 4 sales above $1 million and 1 just under. The average price per square foot in Fox Farm hovered around $375 to $425 a square foot, depending upon the finish and the lot size. Moonridge also had a strong month with multiple sales above $600,000 and a high of $1,325,000. Even homes under 1,200 square foot, like 1053 Clubview, which sold for $660,000, are commanding a premium due to location and vacation rental potential. In Fawnskin, 1037 Grayback Trail closed for $850,000, showing that buyers are drawn to the serenity and the views that North Shore offers. Big Bear City saw strong volume with sales ranging from the low 300s to the upper 700s. Homes like 807 Plumas Court, which sold for $490,000, and 1152 Michael Avenue, right across the street from the forest, just sold for $485,000, representing what's moving: clean, modest homes on larger lots that offer privacy and potential. So what does all this mean for you? If you're selling, the message is clear. Pricing right from the start matters more than ever. Properties that were aligned with the market from day one, like 500 Lakewood Drive, which sold above the list price of $522,000, moved quickly. On the other hand, those that launched too high often required multiple price reductions before finding a buyer. For buyers, opportunities exist, but the best homes that are still moving quickly, particularly in Moonridge, Fox Farm, and near the lake. Be prepared, be pre-approved, and be ready to negotiate if a home has been sitting. But do not wait if something new hits the market and checks all of your boxes. As always, if you've been thinking about selling, I'd love to give you an updated value range and a strategy to get top dollar in today's market. And if you're buying, I can help you navigate that too, and let you know which neighborhoods are the best for investment, long-term use, and short-term rental. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next month. Bye.